for mischief. Faster, my beauty! Carry us through the clouds! The world beneath us trembles! Onward!
I'm here. Can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. I'm going to kind of be setting things up here while I chat with you guys. I signed up for like the free version of this. It's been forever since I've used StreamYards, but I figure if I'm going to be able to do this, I'm going to have to do it one way or the other. Hello. Crazy, I get 11 people in here just when I'm doing a test. Let's see. So, what? This one, even though Aunt Jor doesn't like that font, but all right, let's see here. And got her there. Here we go. Add this. It's got to load. It take it a second. Hopefully. Yeah, there's that one. And then let's see if we do just the circle, maybe. Hey, anybody want to come in here and help me? Just because it'd be easier if I can see what it's going to look like with two hosts, how I get things set up. Let me know. I only need one person though. If anybody's free. Oh, Samantha messaged me. Hold on. Star Wars stuff. Yeah. She sent me Star Wars stuff sometimes. Now for the banners. Let's see. Add banner. Okay. I guess I don't need the taking calls thing on the background though. I probably won't stick with this background. I have some ideas for some different backgrounds, but I guess I could load those up. Let's see, media assets. We're gonna add. Can we use that as a background? Where's that one? Not the blood drizzled one. That one's a little much. This one. Video is a bit too long. 1 minute is the maximum length. How long is it? Okay. Oh, it's a 14-minute loop. Damn. You know what though? I can work with that. Let me save this. We'll do new. Should already be on the list. I'm not looking at anything you guys can see right now, but give me just a minute. Yeah, that's the one I want. It says the minute is maximum, so let's see if that works. Guess I should have figured there was going to be a limit on how long it could be. There we go. And then now we can go in here. Now, as soon as that's loaded, I think it shouldn't take but a second for it to finish. So yeah, it's already at 99%. Okay, there we go. Now we're going to add that. It'll take it a minute to load up, but I can have like an animated background though. That's cool. And whatever I come up with here, I'm not necessarily going to stick with. I just wanted to get a feel for it. The S below. Yeah, they look at Alien Jen with a swirly little body. Yeah, this is like the thumbnail background that I made for like the thumbnails of the show. This is what I want, but without me being all big in the middle. That background right there. That looks all right, doesn't it? For our spooktacular show. We got sound. Okay, got ooh. Spooky. Oh, I can get background music. Do I get to set my own background music? Oh my gosh, I can. I'm going to use the intro music. I'm going to turn it way, 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 way down. Oh, it doesn't have the right file type. Darn it. Oh, I'm way behind over here. There we go. What kind of music do I have? What kind of music's available? Let's see what their music sounds like. So we'll do lo-fi. There we go. Yeah. Spooky. Not really. Feeding the ducks. Do a gong. Drum roll bongos. Oh, and a nice splash at the end too. Okay. So kind of getting the feel for this. I guess, do I need this up here anymore? the banner thing, the duck thing at the top, because aren't I supposed to be able to do away with that now? What if we do? See this one? All right. And oh, those are overlays. Okay, so welcome, be right back. Thank you. Okay. And you can make your own too. So I could put like this as an overlay for the show. But does it let me move it around or anything? No, it just puts it up there real big like. So I have to put it in the place where it goes. Otherwise it'll cover up the whole screen. Yeah. Okay. It's a climbing moth. Yeah. Some people think it's upside down cross. After the gong, my first thought was, let Mortal Kombat begin. I get a fight. Flawless victory. Ember. Hard rock is next best to the haunting violins. Yeah, I'll probably get my own music though. I'll download my own music and put it on here for the show. Did you hear the music from the intro? I can maybe play that again. Let me see. Media assets. So you're just gonna let me play it.
Oh, what night for mischief! After my beauty, carry us through the clouds. The world beneath us trembles. Onward!
That music you hear in the background right there. I don't know if you can hear me or not, but that is just like royalty free. It's perfect. I like it. It's like perfectly spooky for the stuff to do. It kind of has. It's kind of quirky too. You know what I'm saying? It's spooky, but it's kind of quirky. It's mainly because it's royalty free, right? But yeah, I'll probably put that as like maybe some soft in the background. How we do the show. And I'm gonna try to stream this. I want to try to stream this to YouTube and to Twitch if I can figure, or not Twitch, TikTok if I can figure out how to do it. Maybe Twitch too. Definitely TikTok. I think I'm gonna have more success with getting the woo-woo callers from TikTok. And I think the call-in process there is maybe a little bit easier too. I don't know. Yeah, no, I wouldn't normally talk while it's playing that loud. That was the actual intro playing. I think I can adjust the sound, the audio volume levels though. That's set as the intro video. I haven't used Streamlabs in forever. Or is that Streamlabs? StreamYard, because I've been using Streamlabs. That's the truth. Just not Twitter. No, I'll never stream Twitter. Don't worry. I might stream to Facebook. I don't know. We'll see what we can make happen, how we can produce this. But I would like to go to do TikTok. You have to prioritize them, and then reshare the TikTok stream to YouTube. Oh. I don't know for sure. I'm kind of learning this as I go. I've been around a lot. Been around a lot of call-in shows. It's been a while since I've been on one, since I produced for one. When I was with The Perspective, though, I mean, I was handling the call-in studio and everything just fine, but Um, I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Yeah, if anybody wants to come in here to help me with the layout, I'd appreciate it. But we'll see what I can do with the colors and stuff too. That makes it what? It changes the shape of my box from square to circle. Okay. Colors. Ooh, cool. There's all kinds of fun fonts. Creepster. There's a font called Creepster. Does it turn my banner into creepy fonts? Hold on just a second. Boop, boop, boop. So now the font is on Creepster. I guess this is brand 1. Oh, show display names. There we go. That's what it looks like on Creepster. What if I use the bright green? Ooh, I like that. And then we could do, what's this? Oh, I can make myself bigger or smaller. Okay. What else can I do? Visual effect. Oh, to put like fake backgrounds and stuff. Okay. Yeah, y'all like watching me fumble and stumble through this, huh? I wish I could like manual adjust the size of my thing though, because I'd like it a little bit smaller than that. My blocks. I do like that font though. How do I change the other color though? I don't want it to be white. All right, I looked at banners. Media assets. Yeah, that's where we got the logo. And I can move stuff back and forth like that. I know you like it better on that side. I think I like it better on that side. Intro and outro video. Oh, you can loop them too. So like if we have to do like a starting soon kind of video that we can loop, put that on there. Hell yeah. Generate background. I imagine that's like an AI kind of thing. Then there's the sound. It's got volume control, so I can make it so it's not so loud. We turn the guitar down too. Like if I was streaming with this playing, it'd be like way, way, way down here. I don't think I'd stream with that one playing though. And that one's gonna put people to sleep. Get some dance music going. Okay, so that's all the media stuff, and I can add my own music to that. I have to go out like find what music I want to add to it, which could take a minute. What is this one? I have. I think it'll loop, so I could like have jungle beat. There's a jungle beat going in the background. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, that I'd be able to create customized layouts and stuff. I'm still going through the stuff, just working my way down. I just wanted to see what it was like if I added my own music and how well it worked. But I have, do I have music? What do I have here? Oh, no, not that. That's weird. Super weird. And there's Steve Irwin saying, danger, danger, danger. We can add those up here to the sound effects. Like I could add. Where'd it go? Yep, added all my so we got the wolf howling.
Danger, danger, danger. Unbelievable.
Got some Steve Irwin. Oh, this is the one that keeps getting flagged on my channel though. All I gotta do is make sure I talk while it plays and not have it be the dominant sound on this.
Bees everywhere. They're huge and they're sting crazy.
So we do have some sound effects that we can add on there. Stuff that was that I had saved for the soundboard for my OBS. So there's that. Let's see. Would it be live from the hive? That's the sound of those koalas fighting. Okay. Let's see. Anything in here? No. It's interesting what it decides to give availability to. I remember that. Oh, goodness. It's been a long time. That was from way back when my channel first started. I used to use this here. Oh, it's going to load it. Y'all remember when I used to use this on my channel? Let's see how long it takes for it to load. It'll take a minute. It's royalty free, but it's like everybody uses it and I stopped using it. I think, yeah. I was like, ooh, that's so cool. And everybody uses it. I'm actually going to delete it off there so I don't accidentally end up playing it. It's been a long time, though. Oh, you know where I need to look? Doink. Is that still a folder? Yeah, it is. Oh, hell yeah. Here we go. Here's all kinds of weird music. Let's see what I got. I got some different music here. Just bear with me. Mr. Bubble, what the hell's that? I'm actually going to play it before I load it so I can see what these sound like. Some of them aren't even here. Oh, that's kind of cool. What's this? It's called Haunted. Let me see what this one is. Oh, no, not that one. That's a little too, well, a little too upbeat, maybe. Let me see. What about this one? My ringtone is Careless Whisper. Oh, I've used that one before too. I don't know if it fits the vibe I'm going for here. Let's see about this one. What the heck? The Soul Surgeon. There's some weird stuff on this list. Oh, I remember that. You know, I could do the God's Choir Crickets. Where is that? Do I have that still? I'm gonna open that and see if that's what that is. Nope, it's just regular crickets chirping. Well, you gotta be chirping for. Where was I? There it is. Yeah. Dub loop. Sunrise. Okay, let's see what's. Oh, that's like tropical island beat kind of stuff. Ooh. What's this? Yeah, let's do that real quick. I just want to see what it sounds like in my background. Y'all can tell me if it's too much. It'll be kind of spooky. Can you hear, like, if I'm talking? It's probably too much. It's like a music box. It's supposed to get going pretty good, though. You could probably turn it down even a little bit more. Like right there, maybe. Especially when someone starts telling their spooky story. Like, and then I couldn't find what we did with Grandma's ashes. So I climbed the stairs and felt a cold spot. Somewhere about halfway up. I probably should have stopped then, but something made me keep going. I didn't know why they would be up here. I hadn't been in this attic for years. But I had to be sure. If Tanya said she saw him up here, who might call her a liar? The real question is, what was that dirty bitch Tanya doing in my attic? But I digress. We made it to the top of the stairs. There, sitting on the windowsill to the lone attic window on the far side, was the urn. But as I took my first step towards it, that's when I noticed the voices. Yeah, that'll work. Uh-huh. That actually works. Now I can tell spooky stories with this. in the background and freak the people out who are listening. Because whatever I'm talking about, and this also controls my voice. It helps me control my voice and keep it kind of horror hosty. I would come on camera, but I look like hell. I don't look that bad. Y'all want to see what I look like? You want to see what I look like? You got to put a flower in the side chat. I'm paying more attention to you guys now. My background doesn't even. The Soul Surgeon sounds promising, right? I like this one though. I really do. It's very subtle. And like when you're saying something spooky, it goes with it, especially with the stuff that we're going to be talking about on the show. Y'all want to see what I look like? Okay. There I am. Hold on, let me turn the light around. No makeup. No makeup, just me and my freaking 5 head. And no eyebrows, because I shave my eyebrows off and draw them back on, but they're not drawn on now because I'm without makeup. I'm gonna turn that light back around though, because I don't need that in my eyes right now. No. You need a link? Yeah. And you can tell me too if you think it's too loud. The background music. I think it's perfect right here, but I only have the one earbud going right now. Yeah. I know. I got to get used to the fact that I'm pretty with no makeup on. Okay, so check that. Now I can mess with this stuff too. Ooh, there we go.
Oh God.
That's what I wanted right there.
That works.
Actually, if it's like that, I want to see if. Thank you for coming in.
How's light off?
Yeah.
That way I can be all spooky.
Yeah, I gotta be spooky to be in here. This is the spooky stream. Are you spooky? Are you spooky enough for the spooky stream? See, like with this, that actually
That's
works.
awesome.
I can see how I need to adjust some stuff. I need to raise the word spirit board up, and I need to see that planchette is off-centered a little bit. Not too bad though.
Mm-hmm. I like it though. I like the Mothman in the corner.
Mm-hmm. Like taking calls from both sides of the veil. How's this look, guys? Audience, live chat, everybody out there, how's it look?
I think it looks fantastic, but that's just my opinion.
Well, I appreciate it. I know you're biased, though.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, you're like one of my biggest cheerleaders, so.
I did. Yeah.
But, I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining.
But I love my friends, though.
Yeah, I love you too, babe. I'm glad you're here. Oh, what's going on here? Thoroughly irrigated. Okay.
Although I do have to say the thumbnail with us for this is like the hottest thing ever.
Right?
That big
I love that.
Ago. That was right after I got this tat done. So
you look so freaking. You look so gothy and witchy in that picture.
The absolute hilarious thing is that was taken, I think it was November 1st or 2nd, but it was the after party for the haunted house that I worked at the time.
Yeah. You had the good makeup going on. Yeah.
Yeah.
This stream's not staying up or anything, but so you don't have to worry about people seeing. I do like this too. But I was hoping that this would fit, and it didn't look like it fit before, but it looks like it fits better now.
Hmm.
No, I got things how I like them.
I like it.
Hmm. I don't know how to change the color of the bubble underneath though.
Yeah, I don't use StreamYard, so I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know. Let me see here. And it could be under style, and there's the bubble. It only gives you one though. What's your deal? Upload a new font. Oh, cool. I can upload fonts too.
Although, for spooky, I do have a hellhound right here.
Oh, there's a good boy. Is that Kip?
Girl. Yeah.
Girl.
It's a girl, though.
Good girl. There's a good girl. Well, I
She
wasn't
was
sure
like,
who
what
you
the
were
hell
pulling
are you
up there.
doing?
I wasn't sure who you were going to pull up there until I saw the head.
Yeah, and no, it cracks me up because like I'll let her out at night and I cannot find her in the backyard. Like she's so dark, I can't find her. I have to look for the darkest spot in the yard, and that's where she is.
Her's a living shadow. Her
Yeah,
creature of the night.
she's literally
the
the
circles
darkest dog I've ever seen.
I think the circles work best with them. I don't know about the color. What if I do a more softer green like that? That better?
That's like
The
my favorite
blends.
color too.
Okay. Yeah, I like that better. I think the neon green was a bit much, but that's more subtle. And now the white doesn't look so bad now that everything's matching up. Looking good.
I like it.
And Sandy DeFluke. No, we're not done playing with the spirit board. No, you're not muted.
No, I can see
You're not muted here. What are you talking about? I'm just I'm distracted by what I got going on here and my tits. My tits look fantastic.
Yes, they do. When do they not?
Distracted. Yeah. So, well, that's yeah. I appreciate your support of my breasticles.
I will tell you this. I was talking to someone the other day and I said that I do not think I have ever seen you not look fantastic. And I am so jealous.
I don't know if I look fantastic right now. I'm like, eek.
I think you do, but that's me.
I don't like the way I look right now, Ben. I could probably try to mitigate it by putting my glasses on. I don't hardly ever wear my glasses.
Hey, I like the glasses, but that's me.
Now that I don't have,
look.
now that I don't have, there's not so much stuff that's always this white. Like everything's background used to be white on my computer, so I'd have to wear those to cut the blue light out, or else I get headaches really bad. I still get headaches really bad no matter what. I think you know all about that, though.
Yeah.
But
yeah, the migraines suck. Ooh, now I'm a square. Now I'm a rectangle.
No, I like the circles. I like the circles too.
Okay.
I kind of want to see if I can line this up for like to have a crystal ball like stand underneath our pictures.
That would be awesome.
We can like shuffle us around too.
Yeah, I mean, like you can take a screenshot of it, and then whenever like you're doing the background, just line it up.
Yeah. Good call. I'm gonna do that right now. Right where we are. There we go. Got 12 people watching me fumble around with this. Hello.
Yeah, my grandson's birthday is Sunday, and he had a complete meltdown over like muffins because he wanted a cupcake. And I'm like, yeah, muffins. We don't have cupcakes. He's like, but it's my birthday. I'm like, it's not your birthday for 2 days.
I have a whole birth month, so I understand where he's coming from. You're supposed to lavish me with gifts the whole month, the whole time.
He's the only child and the first grandson, so he is, and the first grandchild, period. So he is completely spoiled.
Oh, this comes with a teleprompter too. Look at that. Okay.
Ooh.
Nice. Kip, are you excited?
Yeah, she is. She is very excited. I think
It's a
she's
good
barking at
girl.
the chihuahua behind us. There's this chihuahua that I don't know how, but the family behind us keeps getting out. And they're like, we have plugged the fence so many times. I'm like, you're gonna have to do something. Like bury half the fence or something. Because like the poor dog doesn't have a collar. It's microchipped, but it doesn't have a collar. And I'm like, if I didn't know that this was your dog, I might end up with 4 dogs. I don't know.
Can I turn my Pulp Fiction wig into a Wednesday? No, probably not. It's not long enough. Wednesday you need longer for the pigtails.
Mm-hmm.
You might probably be better off to buy a Wednesday Addams, but I'm more of a Morticia than a Wednesday anyway.
Oh yeah. So like I love it because like I used to dye my hair black a lot, which I haven't done it in years, but I've got this really cool white streak right here. And so anytime that I would dye my hair, I would make sure not to dye that, so it's like black with this white streak. It looks so great.
I was always jealous of that because you look like Rogue.
Yeah, that's what I call it. I call it my Rogue streak, and like half the people are like, "Huh?" I'm like, "It's my Rogue streak."
Mm-hmm. You're the freaking flying brick of the X-Men. But
something like that for sure.
So I have 3 calls lined up for this. Hopefully I can get them all lined up on the same night to get. So I have at least 3 calls for our pilot episode of this.
Yeah. Well,
there you go.
Right there. Yeah, like I woke up this morning and I woke up at I think it was 10:08 and I was on Ember like 12 minutes later. So I'm just like, throw my hair up and go.
Yeah, I was
yeah, I slept through my alarm, which is not common.
I was up super late last night working on all this
and
everything, so.
Oh, I know. I was talking to you last night.
It's been.
I was up until 7, I think it was 7 or 8. Yeah, 7:30. Oh my God, dogs! Holy shit!
So right now, I was planning on doing the 3rd, but to get the most out of this free trial for a month that I get out of this, I'm probably going to see if I can't debut the episode the 24th, if I can get everybody together for that.
I'm going to be on Marin's show on the 24th at 9:30, but if it's before that, then sure.
Yeah, it'll be before that, but well, depends on your time zone though.
I'm an hour ahead of you. No, I'm an hour
Central.
ahead of you. I'm Central, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because you're in Texas too. Or I'm not 2 anymore. I'm not in Texas anymore.
Lucky. Take me with you.
I'm not far from Texas though, so I can still do the Texas stuff. I still a half an hour drive to El Paso.
I used to live like a mile from where you are.
I love this city. I don't want to leave. I loved it.
I loved it. Yeah, I loved it. But yeah, my ex-husband's family lives there, so that's why I was out there. But yeah, it was great. I loved it.
So like, I'd almost thought about finding a good picture of the Oregon mountains and putting them as the background for this show.
Ooh, they're pretty.
They're the witchy mountains. That's what we call them. We call them because they're the mountains they use for the Wizard of Oz.
Yeah,
the Wicked Witches Mountains.
Yeah, it cracks me up anytime anybody. Kid. It cracks me up anytime anyone brings up Wizard of Oz because I've got the hey buddy. I've got the ringtone for one of the songs from Wicked on my phone, and I've had it there for like 10 years for the Broadway show. So I've got No Good Deed as my ringtone.
So would you and be able to do it with Helen?
Yeah.
Let's see, 7:00 my time.
Oh, I would love to.
around this time, so around 5 p.m. on my time, which is what it's 6 there right now, right?
Yeah.
So
I would love to do that.
So is that, Helen, I see you in the side chat. Does that work for you? Like this time on the 24th, so in which will be this coming Tuesday. I'll see if I can at least get you 2 or 3 calls.
That would be awesome.
And you two will host and I'll produce.
Okay, that works.
It'll be like a pilot. So I will watch from because I don't want to have to try to direct the call and do the conversation and stuff with while I'm also trying to produce for the first time all by myself.
Oh
I don't know if I'll have the number by then. I probably won't, to be frank, but if I don't, I'll probably just have the caller come in on.
That's what I think Ember did whenever we did the test run on that one. Is she did it through StreamYard, but she just wouldn't. They would have their audio up, but wouldn't bring up their camera to avoid any problems.
Yeah, I think I can do that too. I think I can set it so that certain people can be heard but not seen.
Plus, I think I've only been on stream with Helen, I think once, which I'm like, why the hell haven't we done this more?
Right, and I think because I'm trying to make it probably towards the beginning at least, mostly like ghostly calls, like ghost people, but there's Bigfoot people too.
Yeah,
that I'd like to have call in and say what
Black
they've
Panthers in West Texas. That was so much fun.
That was fun, wasn't it? That's what I'm talking about. And when we don't when there's a lull between
Pixie
calls.
Sorry, my grandson's right here.
Yeah. When there's a lull between calls, we can talk about that. We can bring up
Kip.
Mr. Kip.
Yeah, I get barking at my grandson. She does that. Hey, come here. Hey, babes. Can you go back inside with your dad for a little bit?
Oh, my dad's inside.
Oh, okay. All right. Oh, come here. Sorry, shenanigans.
Go be grandma for a minute. Turn your camera off though for a minute. I don't want to because if there's a kid that pops on screen, I could get.
Oh no, he won't.
Okay.
If he tried to get over here, I could. It would take a minute, so I could absolutely do that. But no, I am not grandma. I am mammy.
Mammy.
Mm-hmm.
That'll do. I'll call you Mammy too from now on.
It's actually a nickname. For my parents nicknamed me Mammy when I was a baby, and so that's what they've always called me. And I'm just I'm adopting that as my grandmother's name. Why not? My mom's name is Nancy, and she goes by Nana, so it works.
Yeah, we will do a segment on Robert the Doll when we host together, Helen. But I need to get things down when we host together. I'll need I don't want the host to have to be the producer at the same time. That's the main thing. So it's got to be there's going to need to be a triangle of people involved.
Triangles can be fun.
The way I want to do it, honestly, is to have the producer call screener, same person, right? And then 2 hosts to talk to the caller.
That would be fun.
But we aren't going to depend completely on having callers either. I want to be able to have stuff that we can just talk about, like the West Texas Panther sightings or Robert the Doll, things like that, Skunk Ape. We can talk about that stuff in the lulls between. We don't have to keep it with calls, but we gotta keep hassling people to give us a call, obviously.
Yeah. Yeah.
Miss Cleo, call me now.
Oh my god! Like, yeah, talk about '90s throwback. Wow. I haven't even thought about that in
Um,
years, but yeah, I remember like seeing those commercials and stuff when I was like
should I
little, all
use
the way
that in
growing up.
should I use that in our ads? Call me now. Call Miss
Yes,
Cleo. I wonder if anybody remembers that.
I do. So,
What are you talking about boycotting? Nobody's boycotting. Fun fact, there is a urban legend among Mormons that Bigfoot is actually came from the Bible. Yeah, I talked about that I've talked
yeah,
about that on a few different shows.
yeah.
Yeah. Um, yeah,
That
what's for
always struck
dinner?
me as super weird.
Well, Esau is also sometimes
Yeah.
interpreted as a Bigfoot or a wild man, or like the version
Mhm.
of Bigfoot that lived in the Middle East before they went extinct or whatever. The
Jane Goodall
conspiracy that
believed
there
in
used to
Bigfoot.
be a that there used to be that there was a race of non-human hominoid apes that are bipedal that lived across the globe, and then
Hmm.
we slowly wiped them out.
Like,
Is kind of the
if
idea.
if Bigfoot exists, like it's got to be like up in the Arctic or something where there's like not a lot of people.
I don't see how an ape could survive in the Arctic. I don't see how it could get the
We do.
calories that it needs. We have to
We do.
import calories from other biomes, though. Bigfoot can't import calories from other biomes.
Well,
I mean,
but there are people who have lived in the Arctic for thousands of years and survived up there. So,
but even those people traded for stuff with people that had access to other stuff, to wood, and like they had to have something to burn. They didn't would you live if you're an Inuit or an Aleutian person living out
mhm.
in the on the
uh,
pack ice, you bring your own wood with you for fire. You burn reindeer shit.
well, they do that. They also use like seal oil, I think it is, and
Mm-hmm.
like yeah, it's like I love Inuit culture. It's so interesting to me. So I've like dug
Yeah.
in. It's one of those weird things I've done like deep dives into weird things, and Inuit culture is one of them. Just because of that, I
Yeah.
wanted to go to like northern Canada.
I would still love to go on an Arctic cruise.
Hmm.
Now that the Northwest Passage is open, we can actually go on a full circumnavigating Arctic cruise.
Ooh, that would be fun.
The Northwest Passage opened up in 2007. It's the first time in human history. So,
Yeah.
and it's been open at least in the warmer seasons. It's been open ever since. I think
Hmm.
it still does close up a bit in the winter, but that's
That's one thing.
climate change.
Yeah. Like that's one thing that baffles me is people of course here there's some people who are like, yeah, climate change is a hoax. It's like, dude, we used to have like maybe a week of like 105, 106 temperatures, like highs. Now we're going like 2 months with it well over 100. And
Right.
this has been like in my lifetime.
Well, I remember, I lived in like northeastern Missouri, west central Illinois kind of area, right? Like
Mhm.
the bottom part of the upper Midwest. And I remember my childhood during the months between November and April that there was snow on the ground, maybe like
Mhm.
2/3 of the days between there.
Yeah.
Now it's maybe 10% of the time there's snow on the ground.
Yeah, I even saw that. I was in Indiana for 3 years, and the funny thing is, my son came up there. I think it was like April 2nd. First day he moves up there, snow on the ground. But like the next winter, it went to like I think it was January before we actually had snow on the ground, which is we would usually get our first snow sometime early November, and it was just like
Mm-hmm.
it was weird it's weird watching the weather change that quickly because also even now we don't have like the gigantic tornadoes that we used to. We still get the gigantic thunderstorms, we just don't get the gigantic tornadoes anymore, which is odd, but it's a good thing, but it's odd.
Yeah, they got tornadoes in the region I'm from too. Actually, one of my places that I worked got hit by a tornado like right after I left. So I'm so distracted. Like I don't usually spend this much time looking at myself without makeup on. I'm like, HRT really did change the shape of my face. Like, for real. Look at my chubby little cheeks. That's interesting.
Mine's just because I never lost all the baby weight, so I just gave up after my second one. I'm just like, I give up with this.
I never lost the baby weight either. I'm just gonna go with that reason. Look at this cute shirt that I got though. My girlfriend Samantha gave it to me.
Oh, that's awesome. I love that.
Yeah. She likes my witchiness. I've been like leaning into my witchiness a bit here lately, if you haven't noticed, because it's it's how I feel comfortable presenting. I'm a gothy, witchy kind of bitch.
So am I. Why do you think I'm wearing black all the time?
Right?
Old school.
And yeah, speaking of Aaron Robb, he's one of the people that influences me to like lean into the gothic aesthetic, because seeing him and Lalandra out doing stuff and gothic, like the satanic balls and stuff. Yeah.
Speaking of that, he's going to be on Politicality on Thursday.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I saw that. Yeah. Go ahead and plug that for sure. Do you got a link for it yet?
Ooh, I don't know. I might. Let me see. Oh, whoops. I am bad at this. I still haven't learned how to multitask all that well. I do not have it just yet, but I will get it up. I'll get up after this. It's on my channel. So we stream on my channel and on the Kentucky Atheist. So
this has gone on longer than I needed it for it too. Anyway, got some freaking transphobe in the comments on my post.
Be more stupid.
Yeah. Well, they don't realize that they if they argue with me, I'll keep arguing with them, because I mean I don't lose anything from engaging on my own post, but I gain from them engaging on my post. So if I can keep them arguing with me for 20 freaking comments, and now all of a sudden my post has 3 times the interaction that they normally would, then that's oh no, stupid transphobes are just ruining my life. No, you're making me money, motherfucker. The YouTube channel and stuff is monetized, so yeah, keep engaging with me.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jer.
Thank you. I appreciate that. She is so on top of that. She always is. I am so bad about like putting my links to my channel and stuff. I'm still trying to figure out the YouTube thing.
So like, yeah, I'm trying to figure out how this all is gonna. There's a few things I do know how to do on here, because I did run this pretty basically with just using the capture for my OBS, but like this might be because like when I do share screen now, it doesn't pop that up over top of it, and I can pull up whatever I want to watch, and we can if we have to like kill time or whatever.
Hey, killing time is always fun. Especially when we're just sitting here chatting.
Appalachian Jaguar. Do you all like the chat on the screen like that, or would you rather it not be on there? Let me know.
Do what? Sorry,
the
my
chat.
internet's being stupid.
No, you're okay. I'm late, but I'm here for half an hour. Then I was late too. I was almost 10 minutes late getting in here because I couldn't get the video to work for the intro and outro. Like when I run that, when it's showing the like the Ouija boards and stuff, I want to have whoever's the host and whoever's the producer's name pop up. So there'll probably be like a few versions of it on there, and they'll be like named whoever the name of the person is. But we're gonna start with what we got. But I'd like to with our hosts, you know, Lilith and Helen, producer Bree, you know. I don't know if y'all want to use our last names or not, but
I mean, mine's public, but I usually don't, just in case somebody has not been able to find me yet.
Yeah, my name is, well, it's public too, yeah, but it's not my legal name.
Yeah. But yeah,
that's what I really need is people to help get callers.
Yeah.
We need to go to these like woo-woo Facebook groups and get them to call in.
Yeah, we should actually. Because like I just got on Facebook, so
thank you, Miranda.
Oh, that's awesome.
Better make sure the super chats are working properly. Thank you, sweetie. I appreciate that. So, like, basically, what call farmers are is like you go in those groups and you can get people. Usually, groups have a problem with you soliciting, like saying, "Hey, call my show" on people's posts and stuff. But if you do a post where you're like, "Hey, do you have any supernatural experience you'd like to share?" And then when people respond to it, you can ask if you can DM them. Or sometimes you can go on to this one's a little bit shadier. Go on to like a video or a post about something with a supernatural claim in it, and just like start like bullying, not really bullying him, but like, you know, like telling them, "I don't believe you. I think you're full of it. I don't think I don't think you'll be able to you call and stand up and say this like with your full throat or whatever." And so you get them to call in that way. Like I had Bigfoot's baby. Oh yeah, you can call in. Come call in and let me see you with that baby on the screen. Yeah,
please. I would love to
the number.
I'm still like, I think I have a question though. On your Cryptic Corner shirts, which one is your favorite?
Well, the one I've already got is the Mothman. It was my favorite. But of the ones that are,
I want one, but I don't know which one to get, so I just figured I just get whichever one is your favorite. So, yeah,
the Mothman one's my favorite. You want to see it? I have it in here behind me. Hold on, I'll be right back.
It's really pretty.
I'll be right back.
Like the funny thing is my my nickname growing up was Sasquatch because I was so much taller than everybody, like all my aunts and stuff, and my feet were so much bigger, so they all called me Sasquatch. Especially like when we have to go get like shoes and stuff, because me and my aunt would go shoe shopping all the time, and she wears like a size 5, and I wore like a size 10 at the time. She's like, "You are a Sasquatch."
Oh my gosh! If you're a Sasquatch and a 10, I wear a bigger size than a 10. I wear
yeah, but you're also like several inches taller than me too. So.
Only one size bigger than a 10. No, I wear an 11.
Yeah, you're like I think you're like 4 or 5. No, well, maybe like 3 or 4 inches taller than me too.
I'm just under 6 foot, but when I wear heels, it puts me up.
I'm like 5'8" ish, somewhere in there. I'm not exactly sure. But the funny thing is, my foot size actually has shrunk over the years, and I'm down to a 9. I'm not entirely sure how that happens because I was told that that does not happen.
No, well, you can be told that. I wear a smaller shoe size than I did before too.
Yeah.
When I was wearing men's shoes, I didn't even get into it, but I was wearing a lot bigger shoes than what I wear now. And they do feel tighter on me, but the way women wear shoes is a little bit different too. You wear them tighter and more conform to your foot.
Yeah,
but
we do.
here's
We also like the heels.
Yeah, I love heels. I've embraced being like the tallest person in the room. So that's the backside of the Mothman shirt.
Yeah, that's the one I'm gonna have to get.
That's the front.
I like that one.
And it's got cryptic quarter across the tits.
I love that.
And it is the one that I got is the tank top that's available on there. But you can get them in t-shirts and stuff too.
I like tank tops though. I live in Texas. I live in tank tops.
Yeah. I'm in the South too. I'm in the Southwest. It's right now it's like 61 degrees here. It's not too bad. Same
here.
Yeah.
It's 61 here.
Like,
it was like 2 days ago though, or actually no, I think it was yesterday. It got up to like 77, and I'm like, holy crap! It's February. It's a little too hot for this.
HRT can affect foot size. Oh, really? It just to do with the fat and muscle. I was just admiring, like I was just talking about a second ago, like looking at my face without makeup. I'm not used to looking at my face like this for this long without makeup on. Because of dysphoria, but I've actually like having not seen my bare face, like it examined it this much. I'm like, wow, there's really been a lot of physical changes to mostly to my cheeks and my chin.
I think you're gorgeous, so.
Like right here.
I
don't know. I was looking at the way I looked before. I like my face for the most part. But make silly faces.
Not gonna lie, I had to take a screenshot of this because I'm just like, my hair looks really cute, so I had to take a screenshot of it and send it to
You always look cute though.
No, I don't.
you I just pull my hair, I just throw my hair up and come on Ember's stream, and you're like, oh damn, you look as good as I look after I spend hours doing my makeup.
Yeah, like my hair's down to my waist, so it's like I have to leave it up most of the time because it's just too hot to leave it down. Unless it's like
until I got my hair cut a couple of weeks ago, I used to have like long Morticia length hair too, but now it's only this long. It's only about shoulder length right now. But
I'm gonna get like 5 or 6 inches cut off to get rid of like all the split ends and damage and all that stuff. But I'm so scared too because probably the last 5 times I've cut my hair, I've said, hey, I only want 6 inches, and they end up taking like almost a foot. And I'm just like, that's not what I asked for at all.
This actually looks. I have my fingers crossed that look all right. I still like it longer. It was exactly the same thing. Yeah, I wanted to get all the bad ends and everything split off, and it also encourages it to grow. And I'm on this treatment that is supposed to help my hair get thicker again because I used to have pretty thick hair. My hair is super thin now that I'm aging, but taking a few different things.
Yeah, mine's gotten mine's gotten really thin. I think I'm kind of at like the limit of how long my hair will grow though, because it's still getting slightly longer, but not at the my hair used to grow ridiculously fast. Like I went from pixie cut to bob in like 6 months. So it grows fast.
Yeah,
my nails grow super fast too.
My kids' hair was like that when they were growing up. And I was poor, so I was cutting their hair myself, at least the boys, right? I was shaving their heads in the summer, and then by Christmas they'd have big old fros, and then usually grandma would like get them a Christmas haircut or something. But
Yeah, when the boys were little, I'd always get them like mohawks in the summer.
That's what we would do too. When I was a kid, I did that too because it's like it's the summer. When else can you have a mohawk?
And plus, like a little 3 and 4 year olds running around with mohawks are like the cutest thing ever. It just looks so cute on them. So I'm just like, yeah, I'm putting my kids.
We let them color their hair weird colors too, like dye their hair red or pink or blue. When I was a kid, I had, well, they called it a mohawk. It was just the sides were cut, but they always left the back, so you had a rat tail.
Oh, yeah.
I had like a rat tail that was like that long. Everybody did back then, though, like in the early 90s. It was a really weird trend, really small window of time that it was. But,
that's one trend. Like there were tons of guys at my school that had that, and I was just like, I don't get it. Although I do have something, a funny story about me growing up. So I went to private school. Like I went to like super Christian school, and of course they have it to where like there was like no unnatural hair dye, right? Well, of course, me being the rebel I am, I went to go get my hair dyed, and what we did is dyed like the front part, so like my bangs, which I had like a little longer than chin length hair, but I dyed all that black. I dyed all the underside black, so when I pulled up into a ponytail, it looked black, but I had like the whole chunky stripes right here of like every other color from brown to blonde. Like they were all natural shades, but it was definitely not a natural job. And they pulled me into the office and they're like, well, we might have to suspend you until you can get your hair dyed. And my mom's like, no, it's natural shades, dude. Growing up in Christian school was not fun.
Yeah. I went to public school, which was not that bad. I was actually going to argue with my brother because I remember when I was in middle school, there was a group of us young kids that were into like heavy metal bands and stuff. And we liked like the thrash metal, Metallica and Slayer and stuff like that. That me and another kid got in trouble for wearing Metallica t-shirts with like skulls and stuff on them, and had to turn our shirts inside out.
Mm-hmm.
And I got an argument with my brother about that a couple months ago because he says that that couldn't happen because the school was never had that regulation in place. And I remember it very clearly, but he pointed out that one of our schools right up the road was the Pirates, and they had a skeleton. The pirate, their mascot had a skeleton on his hat.
Mm-hmm.
And no one made a fuss about that. I'm like, that is a good point. I don't know why it was like that. That's not really fair, is it?
No.
Like that skull's okay, but my skull's not because it's Metallica and that's Hannibal Pirates.
Or because I went to public school my senior year. One of my friends were what the hell is that band? We're one of the like super heavy metal bands. Shirts, yeah, and they got sent home, and I'm just like, what the hell, guys? Like, I thought this was supposed to be like public school. They're like, well, it violates dress code. I'm like, there's a there in a mini skirt, like.
They said it glorified violence is why we had to turn our shirts inside out. I guess that's the difference.
Jason, it was Cradle of Filth. Thank you. I could not remember the name for the life of me. But yeah, like I had tool shirts that they told me like I couldn't wear. Like they let me wear them for the day, but they're like, don't wear that up here again.
I've had jobs where they were like, yeah, you can't wear that in here, but that's a little different than a school. That's a company saying, you know what? I don't, as a representative of this company, I don't want that in here.
Yeah,
it's like when I was like doing installations and stuff, I had like a hoodie with like it had skulls on it, and they're like, "No, you can't wear that. You can't go up to grandma's door wearing that." And it's like, okay, I get it.
My favorite shirt that I have, it's a mermaid, but it's a skeleton. Like that's my all-time favorite shirt. So it's a fantastic shirt. So I think it's in the laundry right now. So unfortunately, I can't show it, but it's a really cool shirt.
That was the same. That was the same supervisor I had that flipped his shit about me. He's like, we're doing ID photos tomorrow, so don't wear a hat. And I had like short, like shaved hair, and it was like, so I showed up with a hat on. Because again, I was doing installations, going to be under the sun, out in the sun all day. I showed up with a hat on. He's like, I told you not to show up with a hat on. I'm like, check this out. It comes right off. And
yeah.
it reminded me, just him saying that. It reminded me of that scene from Family Guy where he's like, he's not a real space cowboy. Look, the hat comes right off.
Oh my God, I haven't seen Family Guy in ages.
Yeah.
I still remember the Toad episode where like everybody's licking toads for some reason. That would.
Do you remember that because it's part of my Lickin' Toad video?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got that Lickin' Toad video I run on Saturday morning sometimes that has that clip from it. It also has a clip from The Simpsons and Beavis and Butthead. A lot of shows made jokes about licking toads, and I wanted to try to get all of them that I could.
I remember when that was all a thing, and like even like schools were like freaking out about kids licking toads. I'm like, oh my God, guys, really?
I remember the song that Peter did to the Grease to "If You Do Toad," or if you what is it? If you,
yeah. Oh my God,
I'm telling you.
I'm gonna have to go watch that now.
The early seasons of Family Guy, some of the songs were like freaking. I stopped watching Family Guy at some point, but like the earlier seasons, some of the songs were so funny.
Yeah, it was in the earlier season. I think right after it got. I think I kind of quit watching it after it got canceled, and then when it like got re-upped again, I think that's when I started watching it. But
remember Prom Night Dumpster Baby and Shapoopy.
Shapoopy. It took me forever to remember where that was from. Someone, I heard someone say a few years ago, and I'm like, where the hell is that from? And it took me like 2 months, and I'm like, oh, that's where it's from. It's from Family Guy.
I wouldn't. I don't. Would you lick a toad? Like if it was legal? I'm saying, like hypothetically, you're in a region where it's legal, and they got one in a box for you, and it's been cleaned and sterilized and checked, make sure it's safe. Would you?
If I knew it wouldn't harm me, and especially if there was money involved, yeah, why not?
If you are in like in a fear factor situation, they're like, here, $10,000, lick the toad.
Toads don't bother me. There's only one creature that bothers me. Is
it a cockroach?
No, you're not
gonna. Spider, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know why. But for some reason, I've got like severe arachnophobia, and I know it's not rational, and I know it's not logical, but I can't help it.
She's actually out right now. I wish I could take. If I pick it up, she's gonna run back in her hole. But she's out right now. Sweet Caroline.
Although, you have got to help me like get over the phobia a little bit.
You can see her in front of the hole, maybe. I'm not trying to exacerbate it, but she's just a little baby.
Oh, just
you see her little legs.
Like
see her little legs.
Little ones I can cope with at this point. I think what actually happened is when I lived in Las Cruces, it was one of the years I was out there, there was a lot of rain for some reason. Like the weather was weird, and so after the rain, tarantulas would come out and start walking down the street.
I love that. It's so amazing.
Oh my God, it scared the hell out of me. And I was just like, nope, going back inside.
That's so fantastic. I want to. You were in Las Cruces and that happened?
Yeah.
Was it in the spring?
I think it was. This was like 20 years ago. So, but yeah, I think it was. I lived at that point. I lived just north of Las Cruces in Doniana, so it was like literally just north of there.
Yeah, I'm actually going to Doniana tomorrow because they have the prehistoric trackway there. Where you can go see like the footprints of like the Dimetrodon. Mm-hmm. That's the one with the big sail on its back that lived in the Permian.
Mm-hmm. And me and my ex, we were driving and we were going to go for our exit and we missed it and had to go like 70 miles to like Truth or Consequence and turn around. It was just like, oh God.
I haven't been up to Truth or Consequence yet, but Donnie Ann is about the furthest I've been so far.
Yeah, I've driven through there, and we went on vacation to New Mexico when I was like 13. And that was
Yeah.
awesome. We went to Carlsbad, Roswell, of course. We have to go to
I
Roswell.
want to go to Roswell. I've asked people to take me to Roswell, so we'll see if somebody will. And if we can get a Hive meetup at Roswell or a Spirit Board meetup at Roswell for Roswell Days this summer, even if it's just a couple of us, that'd be cool.
That would be cool, yeah. That would be.
Yeah.
There's so much, because like obviously like last year I wasn't around to do like any of the like meetups or anything. So I'm like, I want to go to everyone this year. And I'm sitting there looking at my budget like I can't manage everyone. I have to be selective.
I have an anxiety condition that makes it so I can't drive. So I have to depend on other people to take me places, and someone will have to take me to Roswell. I'm going to say it's Miranda. So someone would have to take me. And I honestly, I don't like to.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like to ask.
Yeah, like I don't. When I was a teenager, especially like when I was like 20 and younger, like I loved driving because like I could get out of the house and do my own thing and hang out with my friends. Like I don't think I was home. The summer I got my driver's license, I don't think I was home like at all, except to sleep. And now I'm just like, I don't want to drive anywhere. I don't want to go.
I drove for like, I got my license when I was 16, as soon as I turned 16, and I kept it for years. I just let it expire because I stopped driving, but it expired in 2025. And I don't drive it. I don't have a vehicle. And again, that's one of my conditions that's gotten so much worse is my anxiety.
Yeah.
But
yeah, like I'm sharing a car right now, and my oldest son is, because Texas laws are stupid on how they do like DMV stuff, so he's having to wait like 4 months to get his driver's license. So I'm still having to take him everywhere, which is fine, but like other people in my house, like they're getting on up there in age, so they don't want to be driving like super late night. So it's usually me that has to go. And I'm just like, I don't want to. Oh, I hate driving now.
You got to remember too that Miranda said wouldn't Ben take you though. I mean, I'm sure that we could schedule something, but for the most part, Ben is busy. Ben's in school again. He's going to business school, and he does his own YouTube stuff, and
he's
got his dog. And yeah, he's got to stream tonight. Yeah, if we're still yakking here, I'll forward this over there in about an hour.
Yeah,
no, 2 hours. That's still 2 hours away.
Yeah, it's one of those things. Like I was up so late last night that I do not think I'm going to have a crash out at some point in the next couple hours and just be like, yeah, I got to go to bed now.
Yeah, but we've talked about going to Roswell Days before. We didn't even realize when it was until it was too late last year when we were in El Paso in July. Yeah. It's in July. It's the same week of 4th of July because they do the drone show. That's what I really want to see. It's supposed to be like the best drone show in the Western Hemisphere, outside of China, probably. Yeah, but they do like have aliens up in the sky and UFOs and stuff doing stuff. They spell out words. It's really cool.
People think that's aliens.
Yeah,
there's probably some.
I saw a meme about doing that over top of like an uncontacted tribe in the Amazon or something, and it's being their gods.
Yeah, it always reminds me of that like island in the Pacific that like ended up developing like a cult around like a U.S. shipment.
Oh, the cargo cults.
Yeah, the cargo cults. That's what they're called. And it's just like, okay.
because
Hey,
they, met, they drop boxes of like goods and stuff. If they do the right thing and do the right ritual, the airplanes will come back, the soldiers will come back and bring us all the nice stuff.
mm-hmm.
Yes. Hello, Seth. That's a rule up here for snowstorms. You go out and clear the snow every 3 inches or every 3 hours. Oh,
Oh, we love you, Seth.
that was yeah. Uber religious family. Yeah. We're just doing a test run of this not even really the format, just the layout really, and chatting. So no big deal. I wasn't expecting a big turnout for this or anything. I'm actually surprised this many people are here.
I think your last test stream I popped on too, and it was a while back. It's when you were, I think, doing the vertical. You were trying to do the horizontal and vertical stream, and I was just like, "Hey!" It was like 3 a.m. But yeah,
I didn't like that though. Oh, the second time I tried to do it, it wouldn't launch. That first time when I did the test stream, it was fine. They were both there, and
yeah,
I figured out how to get the audio out of both of them, and then the next thing I know.
Yeah, I've been considering doing because I know on Amber's channel on Java and Jug, she'll do the vertical stream on that, and apparently vertical streams tend to get a lot more like engagement and comments and stuff. So I'm like, maybe I should do a vertical one just because.
They get a different audience.
Yeah,
a completely different audience of people. A lot of trolls on there though.
Yeah,
I do wonder if this show would do better in a vertical format, but I know that my regulars I'd probably lose a lot of them if I just went strictly vertical though. So I'd probably have to do dual streaming, and I hate dual streaming when other people do it. But
I mean, that's the only stuff in Jugs is like I'm keeping an eye on the horizontal stream because like whenever you do that in StreamYard, you have both streams side by side so you can see what they look like. So I'm paying attention to the horizontal stream because I'm paying attention to what's going on, but then I'm constantly having to look at the vertical stream and make sure that I'm not like this because the camera's a lot smaller angle. So
yeah, I had that issue too when I was setting that up. It was like if I get like myself centered, I get myself centered on one. And then the other one I'd be like way over here, and it's like, and it looks weird. It's like, why is she sitting way over there? So.
Yeah, exactly.
Verticals for people that are watching on their phones, though. Mostly with the people that are vertical, they're listening more than looking at it.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I'll do vertical if so like for instance, I take my son to his martial arts class, which takes like 2 hours, and it's like a 30-minute drive each way, so I'm gone for like 3 hours. So I'll usually have like a vertical stream up on my phone, but I'm not paying attention to my phone, I'm just listening. So
right, and I mean, I'm not saying people that are on the vertical stream don't interact, because they do. They're just when they're interacting, they're looking at the chat. They're not looking at you. They're looking at what people in the chat are saying. Like if you watch someone on TikTok, because TikTok's a vertical platform for
TikTok always annoyed me. Like I my son calls me a boomer because of it, but I'm just like TikTok drives me nuts. It does.
Yeah, but like we're watching like two people having a discussion on TikTok or a debate, like a call-in show style debate. But the person they're debating with can't shut up about the people in the side chat because they're not paying attention to the person they're talking to. They're reading the side chat while that person's talking.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's like, why bother calling in if you can't stop yourself from getting distracted by the side chat and have to focus on the person you're talking to.
Sorry, I'm laughing. Seth. He said, "Show my sister a screen, though it's a conversation." She literally said, "The only spirit we do is a Holy Spirit." Oh my
Just
god!
as I watch everything in my phone, it's hard for me to see the chat on vertical because it's an overlay. You can bypass the chat overlay if you join the stream before it goes live. Okay, I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
The picture is even smaller, but the chat is more readable.
Yeah.
So even on your device, Aunt Jer, you still prefer the horizontal, like what we're doing here? If you try to scroll, it loads another video. That's one thing I do hate about the vertical stream, though, because I try to scroll back up in the chat to read something, and it makes the whole video go up. It's like, damn it, because you got like a little window, just a little flick. That's all you got to scroll back up.
Yeah, and it's that's one thing I love about this community and all the streamers and everybody doing lives is the chat is so much fun. It's so much more fun than just a pre-done video. Most of the time.
I wish that shit didn't get so divisive all the time.
Yeah.
I'm hoping this show doesn't come across as divisive because I'm not wanting to. A lot of people are wanting me to ragdoll these callers when they call in and talk about their ghostly experiences and stuff. One thing I'll tell you right now is you'll never hear me tell one of our callers that didn't happen. You didn't experience that. You will never hear that. I'm always going to be even if you did experience, because you can experience, I can see a ghost, right? In my bedroom, standing over my bed, right in front of me, and see it and be sure and remember everything about it, every little detail down to the facial features. And I can understand, and you can understand that ghosts aren't a thing that exists in reality, but I did experience that.
Yeah.
By some method of the way my brain's working and the way that my environment is, something has triggered me to have that experience. And for me to be a bully and tell somebody you did not have that experience, that did not happen, is disingenuous at best.
Yeah. Now, I agree. And
I'm a person who experienced hypnopompic states, sleep paralysis, and I've been hag-ridden. So I know what those experiences are like. I've had that. There was a little hairy woman on top of me pushing down on my chest. It did happen. It just wasn't happening in the real world, right?
Yeah.
It hit all my senses. I could feel her. I could smell her. I could hear her. I could taste it. Everything. So I know what that's like. And I know what it's like to have those experiences. And I'm not a believer, right? I'm not someone who clings to a belief in an afterlife or anything like that. But I'm willing to accept that there are psychological states that our brains can enter.
Yeah.
That will allow us to experience things as if they were physically happening in our surroundings that aren't really physically happening in our surroundings, including alien visitation, ghost and hauntings, maybe some of the cryptid phenomenon. But
I mean, I'm the same way. I'm not a believer in that, but I have seen people who have passed on, and I get that it's my brain, but somebody can't sit there and say you didn't see that. I did. I just understand it's my brain that did it, and not anything.
Right. Right. I've seen ghosts and been haunted. I'm haunted, but there's things that haunt me, right? And I see things and experience things, especially when I'm half asleep. That if they were happening in the real world, I wouldn't have any explanation for, but I can understand they're happening in my brain.
Yeah. And also, on top of that, there's the whole thing of everybody knows, I'm totally obsessed with mermaids. And kind of the joke is, you can't prove to me mermaids don't exist. We haven't explored the entire ocean yet. Prove it. Prove they don't exist.
I do lots of shows about mermaids. I have a show about mermaids coming up. I did a show about mermaids over the summer.
You did one.
I did one about.
Day. which I was just like,
I do. I do a mermaid show at least once a year about something. You know, it's either the most recent one I was talking about, like it's the what are they called? Shoot. I would remember if I wasn't trying to the Starseed people
yeah.
and their thought and their beliefs on mermaids. But the one I did before that was like mermaids caught on camera. So it's not always the same content over and over again. And then the mermaids I did years ago was about the folklore behind mermaids. And and then obviously there's also going to be adjacent stuff like Selkies. I love Selkie mythology. The Selkie story makes me want to cry. Yeah.
Sirens, mermaids, all of it.
I wish we could be Selkies together and go swim in the kelp beds. Wouldn't that be so much fun?
That would be fun.
Yeah.
I would wear one of my mermaid shirts earlier today. It's ridiculous. I am like a woman of my age, and I never got out of my Little Mermaid phase from when I was 5.
Yeah. I love it. I think it's adorable. Honey, you don't gotta laugh. I got a toy dinosaur on top of my monitor.
Oh yeah, dinosaur. But yeah, I've got here.
This guy.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah. So
I used to have one of those. I don't know where it went.
He's super cute. And I also have the ever ready rubber chicken, because you never know when you need a rubber chicken.
Oh yeah.
It's better to have a rubber chicken and not need it than to need a rubber chicken and not have it.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god, I'm so glad I have my earbuds in, because that would have like totally triggered my dogs.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was it loud?
No, I've got my earbuds in, so they can't hear it. But they just they literally just chewed through all of their chew toys like 2 days ago. So I'm like, damn it, I gotta go get more now.
Oh yeah, we got lots of the boys leave their toys in here for me too. Like Hank and Henry, they spend a lot of time in my room during the day while I'm editing and stuff. They just kind of hang around. But yeah, I got the rubber chicken to go with. Like I have different looks I'm gonna do depending on the topic, right? But like I got this, so I can be a circus ringmaster.
I love that.
Yeah,
that looks fantastic.
And then I got this because I'm a cryptid hunter, and you can't be a cryptid hunter without a black cowboy hat. It's part of the part of the rules.
I like
gotta have a black cowboy hat. So I got that. But tomorrow's show is gonna be special because I'm gonna debut something new, but I will show it to you now, but I won't be wearing it now. Yeah. I am going to do the show tomorrow wearing these. Oh, hold on. Let me turn the light around so you can see them. Wearing these. Like a Maleficent horns.
Those are awesome. I've got some somewhere.
So,
I got for the Ember's Halloween episode that I think the day before Halloween she did the Lilith episode, and I was just like,
yeah,
got to do it for that.
You got a pair of horns too?
Yeah, actually, I think I know where they are. Hang on 1 second, I'll grab them.
We got to do an episode in our horns if you got a pair of horns.
Maybe I know where they are.
There you go. It'll be like, I guess I could put them on for a second. It's gonna be like that. But I'm gonna be wearing makeup with them. I'll probably be wearing some pretty dramatic makeup, all things considered. Gotta figure out a way to keep the beads from falling in my eyes because that's kind of annoying. Cursed.
Maybe they're over here.
Cursed beads. Yeah, they hang on my face like that.
I like those though. Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, I do not know where they are. They're here somewhere.
Well, if you have horns too, we're going to we're gonna have to do an episode wearing horns.
Oh yeah, that's like a given.
Because horns are where it's at.
Oh yeah.
I could wear those horns in my black fur coat and be like Baphomet.
Oh hell yeah. Oh my god. Speaking of that, like, I totally forgot that I got this. I got this for one of my crafty streams.
Oh, that's cute.
I've got that one, and then I've got there's a Cthulhu one. And there is a Krampus one. So I'm just like,
I like
I was
his
like-
little tongue.
I know. I was just like, oh my god, I've got to get those. And like, and I'm like, I need an excuse to buy these. I can do them on a crafty stream. That's what we can do.
So okay, so when someone makes a comment and I can want to read it, I just click on it and it brings it up.
Mm-hmm.
That's a wild font it's got on there, though. I don't know if that worked for the for our names, but I don't know about reading whole comments in that font.
Yeah, I was about to say it's a little difficult to read.
Yeah. What other fonts do they have, though? Somebody's excited to see you.
Mm-hmm.
We got Lil fans popping in.
Mm-hmm.
It's the Lilith there.
I went to that, by the way.
Did you? Which one?
Oh my god, I don't remember. It was like, oh my god, I know Sarah McLachlan was there.
I think they're just by their year, right? It's like Lilith Fair.
Yeah, I don't remember. But the thing is like people didn't think my name was actually Lilith, and I'm like, no, it actually is.
My mama named me that.
My mom named me that, and then she realized, oh crap, about the history behind it.
Yeah,
I was like, how did you not know this beforehand?
Ooh, I kind of like that font.
Ooh, I like that one.
But again, when it comes, well, it's not too bad.
It's not that. Yeah, that's. It's not terrible. It's not like the other one. It's a little bit. It would be hard on the screen, but like my.
I only don't like the parentheses part, but the parentheses is not that bad.
Yeah.
Just that I wish they were bigger. But my Ling are from Swedish folklore. Maybe they're in Norwegian folklore too, but shrug. They're the spirits of children that's been left in the woods to die. They wander around looking for their parents. That's kind of sad. Mm-hmm. That's kind of the opposite of the Lorna, the one that the weeping woman who like drowned her kids.
Yeah. Reminds me of Hansel and Gretel. That's where that story came from. Is like from Hansel and Gretel came from the famines in the 14th century, because people would like leave their kids in the woods because there was like everybody was dying of starvation. So like that's terrible and no. But yeah, that's where that
didn't even leave any boot leather to eat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that font's better too, Aunt Jar. All right, I can't believe we've been at this for so long. I'm still messing with stuff, but I'm just trying to get an idea how it looks. Do you all like the chat on the screen or not? I don't need it on the screen. I was actually thinking about getting rid of it on the screen for Live from the Hive because the playbacks are going to have it. But the reason I leave it on there for Live from the Hive is because sometimes I'll interact, like because I'm alone, right? And sometimes I'll interact with the chat. You can't see.
Hey.
And you can't see what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's one of those things. Like if you don't have it on there, but you're responding to something in chat, you need to put it on the screen so people later know what the hell you're talking about.
But yeah, with this, I don't need it. I might not need to do that because if it's a comment that I'm going to read, I'm going to pull it up, right? I'm going to be like, my phone assaulted my keyboard, then battered the floor.
I mean, if people are calling in, like, it's, yeah, like we're going to have other things to focus on. And
well, see, why people call in, though, I can also go through the chat and star things to go back and read after the call's over for you to read from the call about the caller.
Yeah.
While I'm producing and you all are hosting. But I think it's like, I think having you and Helen on there as my starter host is going to make it go smooth. And I know I got Jess that said that she would be on there as a host. Ember said she'd be willing to host. I was talking to Captive Death Dave about hosting, but he's been in and out of the hospital here lately, so he might not be available. Yeah. Now, there's also Sasquatch Secrets Nikki. And she's a Bigfoot hunter. She goes to all the different expos and everything. It's kind of like her little her niche. I'd probably talk her into coming on and doing some hosting. I wonder if Aaron Rock could come on and do a host, but he's sort of like a hammer, which is I don't necessarily need people to come on here. I don't want people to. I need people who are going to be soft with the callers, right?
Yeah.
At least until we get established, because if everybody that calls in, if we're like, oh, you're crazy and you're a liar and you're seeing things and that didn't happen.
I can definitely be passionate and combative, but I can also behave. So
like
I know
I might send you a couple episodes or a couple of calls from the perspective that went really good to give you an idea of kind of the vibe I'm going for.
Yeah.
Most of the calls are only like 30 minutes or less. So yeah.
That would be cool.
I can do that. And I send one to Ellen. Now you're gonna see me pre-transition where I'm ugly and I'm a boy.
You've always been beautiful, but that's me. I'm biased. What can I say?
You're so sweet.
I think you're gorgeous.
You're gorgeous.
Your profile picture, that you have, whatever it like pops up in your non-camera, looks so damn good. Like I was
this one right here.
Yeah, that looks amazing.
That was a date. We went to a really fancy restaurant. Like I'd never been to any place like that. I'm wearing that dress. That's the dress that you sent me.
Oh, yeah, the purple one.
Yeah,
from Black one.
Mm-hmm.
I was sitting here thinking, I'm like,
flatters my form so much.
I need to give him that dress. I think my boyfriend would appreciate it.
And I like the cut of that dress so much. I got one like that. This black velvet too. Oh. So that one's what is it? It's lace sheer and satin. The one that you sent me. Yeah. And then the one that I got is it's velvet.
I'm
just
happy.
Velvet.
I'm so happy that one fits, because like I've gotten stuff from Amazon that looks fantastic, but I get it and then it doesn't fit me right. I'm just like, damn it.
I mean, I need to start working out better. I walked the dogs today again I walked them about a mile. But I worry that I'm gonna like burst out of or not be able to fit into my dresses and stuff at some point. But
yeah,
I think I kind of hit the jackpot on the HRT though with this figure that I have. I couldn't ask for better than to be.
I'm so jealous.
I wish that I had I do wish I had transitioned when I was like, a teenager, obviously, because then I would have got to experience my whole life like that. But all right, I'm gonna send everybody over to Embers though.
All righty.
Will you hang out with me for just a minute after we go off the air? There's a couple things run by you.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, let me go out to my channel thing here and redirect. Let's see. So customization, redirect, add. Oh, come on, type. It says still says upcoming. What is it? The Femme Fatale? Is that tomorrow's show?
That's no, that shouldn't be tomorrow's.
That's tonight's.
It's the hang on, let me check. Because it's the like women's
It says
Bible.
What's this? What's the show Ember's doing called?
Here I'll throw
Look it up.
I'll
His
throw- yeah, I'll
name.
throw-
Okay. He's
yeah, I'll throw
any
the link.
okay. Got
Ah!
it.
Here we go. There. Oh,
There we go. I got it. Now I can redirect. All right. So I'm gonna play my little video again as the outro, and then it'll send you right on over. Okay.
Oh.
So, and then you hang out here,
I will do that. I always do.
and yeah, we'll do this. All right. I will remember to be kind, take care, and I guess we'll see you next week when the show gets its inaugural launch. All right.
Mhm.
Bear with me because I'm still getting bearings on this stuff. Where do I go to go play an outro?
Come on.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, what night for mischief! After my beauty, carry us through the clouds. The world beneath us trembles. Onward!